Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday evening to you. Shauna Marie Fisher coming on here just for a quick little impromptu live tonight. So I just wanted to share an experience today I had with a rabbit. So I wanted to ask you guys first off before I share that with you, how many of you guys have had like an experience with an animal in nature, right? So it could be an animal that's in nature, or it could be like maybe like a dog or a cat, or it could be like a deer or a rabbit, a horse, a crow, a squirrel, anything like that, right? You've had an experience with an animal in nature, and when you reflect back on it, it makes you think of maybe another time in your life where you had a similar experience with that animal, and that animal is kind of there with you at like kind of like a pivotal time in your life, right? So I had an experience with a rat. Sorry, I forgot to mute my phone. I'll just have to make that call back. So I had an experience today with a rabbit. So I was out driving, and I was like going this way, and then as I was passing by this way, there was like a rabbit that I saw that was like in the road. Like, of course, like I was just like, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And of course, like if you guys know me, and I'm sure a lot of you that would do this, of course, I like turned around. I was like, oh my gosh, please let that rabbit be safe. I turned around. So I was like, I have to help move this rabbit out of the road. So I just like stopped my car, and luckily I was able to like stop it in an okay place. Hey, Carol, I was able to like stop it. So I stopped my car, and I was like, okay, I have to like help this rabbit, because like the rabbit was just like wanting to stay there. It was like wasn't really wanting to move. So I was like, what can I do? I was like, I gotta like pick the rabbit up and move. And me, like as much as I love animals, little ones that kind of jump around and stuff like that, they kind of like, oh, it make me like I get kind of like a little unnerved by that, because it's like, wait a minute, just hold still, let me help, right? So course, I'm trying to like pick up the rabbit. It was just running to run the other way, run the other way. So I was like trying to coax it to run, 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 but it wasn't one to do that. And like luckily, other people were stopped too. And yay for another fellow animal lover, another lady got out of her car, because I like kind of honked my horn a little bit to think maybe like, hey, maybe that'll help it move. But then another lady got out of her car, and with her and me together, we were able to like, she helped to move the rabbit, and the rabbit like went off into some bushes and went off into safety. And like, phew, like such relief to be able to help that and to be witness to that. But I took a moment to kind of like reflect after that, right? And so what I did is I took a moment to reflect to like my internal wisdom and what that message of that rabbit was calling me to, right? Like, what was the message that the rabbit was wanting to go forth? And it's interesting because like the rabbit was wanting to kind of go in circles. And it was like, for me, like I have a lot of big stuff coming up. I have my book that's coming out in March, and I have my pre-order that's coming out next month, and I'm so excited. It's been in the works for so long, and it's like, okay, it's time to like not spin around in circles and to just bam, go, right? And that's what the rabbit eventually did. It like went and with the help of me and this other lady, thank goodness for other animal lovers out there, the rabbit like ran into the bushes. So luckily the rabbit was okay. But I took a moment to reflect of like, hey, you know what, there's another kind of pivotal time in my life before I moved from Seattle, like when I left Seattle, that I had like some encounters with rabbits. And that was like, kind of a time of my life. I loved Seattle, and I just, things were kind of changing up there, and I couldn't stay up there anymore. So, and then now here, like I have this time in my life where like big shifts and big things are happening, like with my book coming out and some other stuff that I'm really, excited about. So it's like, tuning in here to my own head and my own heart as to what the symbology was for me. So I just invite you to just pay attention to those like animal messengers that are there, right? And that are always giving us messages, because it's like, and offering our assistance to them when we can do that, when we can help them, right? Because they're always helping us and just doing so much. And just like my heart dropped as I was like, oh my gosh, please, like I was so grateful that this rabbit was okay. So anyway, so that is just my little message. Just tune in and be open to those messages from the animals in nature, and see And see, see, Tulip and Nugget agree, right? Be open to those animals in nature and see what messages are coming to you, and really take some time to reflect within to see. So that was just my little message. I wanted to share the wisdom from the rabbit. Like it's a time of rebirth, and new exciting things are coming my way, and I'm super excited about that. And I can't wait to share my book with you all. So anyway, I just wanted to remind you, tune into those little messages from the animals. And I still have my animal of the year reading going until the 31st of this month. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to put the link here in the comments if that's something that you're interested in doing. So anyway, so I'm glad. Thank you, Carol, for tuning in, and for whoever else was here. This was just like a quick little, like I said, impromptu live. I just wanted to come on. So anyway, that is really all I wanted to share. So just have faith in yourself, and just listen to that wisdom. Like if you're kind of feeling stuck, like look to the animals and see how they're offering support to you, right? Because it could be in ways maybe you never knew before. So there is that. So I hope you have a great rest of your night, and thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Bye for now.